A British woman named Tenzin Palmo in 1976 in a snow cave high in the Himalayas. She meditated in solitude for 12 years. She followed Tibetan Buddhism and became the first Western woman to be ordained. She once made a sacred vow to achieve enlightenment in female form, no matter how many lifetimes of practice it might take. This was her deepest commitment. In 2002, she published her memoir, Cave in the Snow. In it, she teaches that true spiritual practice is about caring for those we resist, because without the people we find difficult, those we can barely tolerate, we have no way to learn how to practice unconditional love, loving someone who is lovable. Anyone can do that, but loving someone we dislike, that is true spiritual practice. She says the wisdom of life is that all our troubles and resistances become objects for mindful practice, because the true source of our suffering is not external circumstances or people, but the greed and aversion in our own hearts. So she teaches us not to eliminate difficulties, not to resist our troubles, but to use them wisely to heal our greed and aversion. The more troubled we feel, the more we need mindfulness to observe the greed and aversion within, to face our fears exactly as they are, without judgment, projection, escape, or denial, to simply witness this fear and notice what it's telling us. We need only be present in this moment and kindle within ourselves the compassion that is already there to purify our cluttered minds. This is true spiritual detoxification. Tenzin Palmo reminds us that many people today are lost in phones, work, and relationships, often avoiding their authentic selves. The benefit of her cave, she says, was the absence of distractions. You could only face yourself. Usually, we see the whole world, but fail to see ourselves. So she encourages each of us to spend at least a few minutes each day closing our eyes, quieting our minds to see ourselves, to face who we truly are, with equanimity, stillness, and compassion, to cleanse ourselves from within, because only when I am compassionate with myself can I truly have the capacity to hold space for others' emotions and lives. Otherwise, my apparent care for others is actually filled with projection and judgment. Why not try it right now? Close your eyes and feel for a moment. Is there someone who irritates you? Is there something that troubles you? If so, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Try honestly asking yourself, what attachment of mine, what expectation I hold makes this person or this situation trigger such irritation? Why does it make me so angry? Try to create some distance. Focus on your heart in this moment. Help tend to your present needs. Use this irritation to awaken your compassion. Use this difficulty to face your authentic self. Thank you all